Corbin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For New York, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
In there, and it's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on the first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready for another shot now. Carson Kelly. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Jose Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jose Martinez.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1. Nick Vincent enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Pete Alonso.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Hey, these guys are pros, and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Brandon
Number
Nimmo
9.
will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the
Shortstop.
plate, Gavin Cecchini.
Cecchini.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, he's running towards second. Grounded to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Brandon Nimmo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Jerry's Familia comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jerry's Familia.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready now, Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mets have taken a 3-2 series lead. Michael Pineda takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.